Let's see if this goes well. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I have a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness's royal, my lord, tutor in the prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some form of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters you were supplied at least. Yours was broken in the commission. Besides. Hello? Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today has been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, but...
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I don't mind a little danger, honestly. Besides, it wasn't really that bad.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
And we have...
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Okay, first of all, yes, this is Moore. He's one of my more favorite characters. I honestly, I I hate saying this, but it's very accurate. He reminds me of like a millennial like theater kid. I think it's like the beret. I don't know. What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I will say before we continue that archetypes are also a thing in like philosophy, because like there's Jungian archetypes, which are what the like all the persona stuff is based on, and it's just a whole other thing.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that can support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. There you go.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
The
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we
Yep.
travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Okay. So we're
This
heading down
place.
to the Nord mines. They're called the Nord mines. Apparently, going through them would put us near the
That being
capital.
the case,
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. I'm aboard.
Here's where we are now.
Next stop, Grand Trad. The Norn mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you
Good.
ready? We should hurry. Our focus is making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Do 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 ah.
huh?
Hold up. What's the matter? Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
You okay? Did your wounds reopen? No, I'm fine. It's just I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
Don't let your
Oh
guard
my
down.
word. This deep in the wilderness, though, couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air. It's a bird! That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems, and maybe we can hide and wait it out?
No.
No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't have to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I, if you're truly worthy?
Pushing forward.
Demonstrate it. We need to move, don't fall behind. The mine's entrance should be up ahead, we're not alone though. Dun 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 dun.
Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path
What's
around.
wrong?
Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wolves. Barely worth a moment's glory for someone such as you.
Oh.
Good. You're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you possess their strength, prepare your next move. If they're weaker than you, or if they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weaker, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? Weaker.
Aye.
Indeed, you slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Yeah, basically it's like the Thieves' Sight from Persona 5. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, and clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be dealt quickly with a simple spacebar attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press R when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock on to that enemy. The enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Alright.
Understood? Now try it for yourself, lad.
Right there. Forward! Alright. Come on! Let's push through! Come on! Alright. How's
Well
that?
done.
There we go. Silver bells, silver bells, silver and gold, silver and gold.
Hold on.
Ah, that's right, I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up even for a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm, and you'll be fine. Press V to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use V to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with spacebar attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you will be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey the situation and you evaluate the enemies in your vicinity. Then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with spacebar to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using V. The sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Strat. I need to be sure you can
That being
defend
the
yourself.
We can't get sloppy.
Eyes up, novices. I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
But yeah, Grius has a special skill where he can attack all the enemies at once. Also, you can retry battles from the beginning by pressing 1. Skill selection assist. Press 5 will automatically move the cursor to the enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Let's go. Scour.
You hate to see it.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay.
Come on!
Quick, let's
There we
Battle's
go.
ours. Let's go!
Attack!
everyone go.
Take this! Not worth our breath.
Bouncy bark. Dude, 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 dude. And here in the wild are the young hundos who are about to get slaughtered.
Cat!
Be on your guard.
You look stronger already.
I just pulled a Anakin Skywalker. That's actually terrible to say. Why did I say that?
They're onto us.
There we go.
Good forward. Advance!
Seeker! Wind! Last one!
And they're dead. I knew you had this.
Hell, not too much.
Eight
You hate to see
EXP,
it.
38 A EXP, 36 mag, 21 A, and 10 EXP.
I think that's all of them.
Alright, how's that? Let's give him a fight! Let's settle this quick!
Down, foe beast.
Scour! Stay sharp!
And they're dead.
That's the spirit!
I knew you had.
Some battles are hardly
Okay.
Yellow man.
They're down. A victory well earned.
Still be here waiting for you. Oh, I forgot to check the memorandum. Silly me. So, first, nature. Human. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magma, and they run rampant through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have been long dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy. There's so much to get through. How about we do nature, magic, and history, and then next episode, or nature and magic, and next episode we'll do history, people, and culture. A general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bends the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power and war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use magic, many cannot wield magic. Is that true, though? A technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magma sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magma may be physical particles too small to see with the naked eye. I mean, they're not far off, but magma crystal, a crystallized cluster of magma that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester. Though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially. The color of the crystals depend on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the Crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as heresy or hearsay because there was little evidence to support it, but recently even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. Sorry, my tongue's just not wanting to move the way I want it to move in my mouth. Magic igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test. With some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army, igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying a land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter with sedentary poses little problems, while sedentary. Activating an igniter while moving is difficult and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Gauntlet Runner. Often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armored carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trip a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gauntlet Runners filled the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are smaller runners, roughly the size of an armed carriage, with a simple deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs, as in an internal living area compared to comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility on all manners of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. Sorry about that. Royal Scepter. an ornate cane-like scepter passed down through the generations of the Ukrainian royal family, proof of their right to rule, a magical instrument of extraordinary abilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed royal magic it commands serves as both a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Ukrainia must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of a prince's family has become king when the bloodline's most direct inheritor was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. Which, fair enough. If the whole point of it is that it's one of the bigger things deterring war, and your king can't use it properly, that would be a problem. A powerful magic passed down through generations of Ukrainian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the Royal Scepter, has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. Okay, this will be the last one, and then I'll continue. Resonant vessels. When an archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is that of the heart to becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could also be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal version of themselves. Which is why it looks like a speaker. Onward! Oh. Young peddler. Haven't seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits then, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But
What are you doing in a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Strange, right? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you be interested in buying something? Let's get 3 to round out to 15. And I'm good on medicine. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I could give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put till the beast settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Let's forward! A tough one! Let's go! Wind! Let's finish this!
take this! I'll go for the kill.
I'll follow your example. It's okay. We can do this. There's no way I'm stopping here.
Level 5.
Vigilance now. They've noticed us.
Hey, good one.
There they are.
Very impressive. We've been spotted.
I see the
On your
enemy.
guard. Very impressive.
There they are.
This is bad. They're onto us. We have the edge.
Advance!
By this power. Scour.
Psych.
2 remaining.
They're down.
Take this!
I knew you had this.
Last one!
Took one out.
The freedom.
Wind.
281.
I think I'm getting used to it.
Not bad numbers, but could be better.
Careful. We've got company. All right. How's that? This is our chance. Forward. Let's settle this quick.
9 EXP
No
and
one
then
does this.
AXP.
They're down.
Oh dear lordy.
Right there.
Let's push through.
There we go.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got. Let's settle this quick.
I am a danger to the
Minus
local
power.
wildlife.
Scour.
Is this what it's like to be an
Next one will
invasive
fall just as
species?
easy.
I think we're in the clear.
Or a colonial? Oh my lord. I'm going to hell for that one.
Hold on.
Hold, the air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
We've been surrounded, even out here. It would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Would you rather we come at you? Awfully sharp for an old one, aren't you? The guys lived long enough to kill them.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind! What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Still standing.
Tougher than I thought.
Cavity!
Here they come!
H to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weakness from being exploited. This prevents the enemy from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Take this! Go on, finish the job!
They die hard. Let's do this!
Hit the other guy.
Lost!
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less damage with melee attacks, but take less damage from their enemies. During battle, you could change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows.
I'll get some distance. Come forth, royal soul! Scour!
Got no mercy for you! Hold still! Here they come!
I don't want to hold still. You hold just kill me.
This!
Just like Grius did with you. 80 EXP. Come on. Show me what you got. Are these soldiers from the fort? They're simple deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
What is it?
Nah, we're just passing through. I need to sell you some stuff,
These
though.
come highly recommend.
No! I don't want to listen. I want to
Now
sell.
then. Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Come anytime.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interests to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place,
Then-
right? Sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's that disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodlust in here. Judging by the people who are after us before them, it's likely.
stop! Don't move!
Oh, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, you walked right into their ambush. They got us at a disadvantage catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use that. Insurance is already barricaded. Surrender immediately. You got nowhere to run. If you don't comply, the miners will pay for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters who were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. But yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. We entered a conspiracy. Cause now the question is, why, if they know what happened, why are they trying to make it so we won't make it out of here alive?
Stop right there.
Why didn't they go help us when the human was attacking? If they knew we were
What
there.
are you doing? I can't believe this. Cat?
Look,
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
I'm blind and I can't hear too good.
Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Klinger. I told you there was something going on with him.
Oh, come on, let's move. Stop right there! What are you doing? I can't believe this.
get ready, everyone.
Higher and higher.
No way.
Isn't that just as I thought? It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected.
I knew I'd find you here.
Oh hey, isn't it? If it isn't blonde fat Hitler, how's your job as Principal No Neck's horny brother doing?
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Oh, not brother, more cousin. Hey, how is it being Louise's brown-nosing dog?
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
It's not hard to figure out. I mean, who else would want the royal guard disgraced? Because guess what? The only other military might is Louise's militia. Well, there's the Crown Theocracy, there's the Sanctus Church, but it does them better to have the royal guard around and the army around than it does to ruin their reputation.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Oh boy.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh boy, the PTSD and survivor's guilt is kicking in.
Well, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to...
I didn't mean to actually skip it, no!
What is this?
Wait. He's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and...
So, before I messed up, what I was I don't know why my audio is freaking out. But what I was trying to say before I messed up was, this is one of my favorite awakenings.
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Louis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Hangnail. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Getting actually serious here.
Perhaps not. Stepping back, closing the distance.
So,
Warrior!
keep Stroll up front so he can use
Hack and
his
slash!
diagonal slash.
It's okay. We can do this.
Keep me in the back.
Guard up!
Guard.
Why do you struggle?
Die!
Oh, please!
The audacity!
Okay.
Warrior!
Gotta take these guys out first.
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Wind! It's still up?
Shameless!
Die!
Trivial!
He's gotta hit the MC.
I'll cut you down!
You'll die unmissed
By this
and
power.
unmourned.
Scour!
But take a risk.
Finish the
I don't like that.
Gah! Die! 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 You!
Ooh.
Die!
Warrior!
Well, at least that uniform will go to someone who actually deserves it.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I feel stronger.
Let's see. Let's go one here and then magic.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start.
It wouldn't have mattered if they got there in the first place. And they probably did, from how Klinger was talking about it. He ignored them. And knowing his personality, he likely also just killed them to keep them quiet.
If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble,
Onward
strong.
and upward.
Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Now we can study the warrior. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior through Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yep. More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Of course. Right as always, Gallica. Right as always.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
The party can now study the mage. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within you.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage. Take you there. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing the Magla from your body will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is that you will need to gather other Magla from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story but collect by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes Magla, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to challenge oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through the study of the archetype at their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. I already know which one I'm gonna give him. It's the
I
mage.
see. This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialities: fire, ice, and electric. Such broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP will they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed. 500 mag is required to channel the mage. This is the archetype you've chosen? Correct.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll. Another worthy wielder of the archetypes join your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch grievous. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. Oh God, a worthy heart who tempers anxiety and distress. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you say?
What is this? Is this truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe this. It's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype has been awakened. You can now
I still have much
equip
to
it.
learn.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and the noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. I am also going to give Will the mage.
Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sensed
This right here.
from Gallica's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
All right.
500 mag is required to channel the mage for the first time. Do you wish to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek. So be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past hero souls, a worthy heart who tempers anxiety and distress. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of this world, I bestow upon thee our soul, that of the mage. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery, for all those still suffering in this life. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I found new power.
Now, as you can see, we will have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 allies. That's all I'll do for now. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the tab menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways.
Right.
I've been meaning to tell you, I was rearranging things the other day and found something that may be useful to you on your journey. I put everything in that box atop the chair. By all means, take it. So this is like pre-release stuff that I got when the game first came out. It's hero attire, hero's incense, hero's fruit, expensive medicine, revival medicine, magical bread, stale black bread.
What now?
I will say, I want to show these because these are actually really cool, like, costumes. But I will do that another time. For now, I will save my game. And we are good. So stop recording.